which, sorry, rolling my eyes into the back of my head. I was going to upgrade, I think, my gun, but I needed something, right? I needed... I need 4 rivets. Okay. I need white phosphorus. Four rivets and white phosphorus. And for this, 4 rivets, 1 white phosphorus, and 2 good handle parts. Two good handle parts. Okay. Okay. This chair sucks. I'm sorry. Kansas City, Oregon. Nice Googling. Kansas City, Tamriel. I'm never returning to Tamriel. Your posture is horrible? Hey, Ryuk. You want to know why you... I'm sorry. Inappropriate. I need 4 rivets, 2 good handle parts, and white phosphorus. But I haven't seen where to obtain white phosphorus yet, unless I'm just not meant to have it yet. Kind of makes you think. 4 rivets, 2 good handle parts.
The night is so peaceful. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, Ryuk.
A great night, what?
I don't know. I had an assumption, but I quickly cast it aside. Are alerts turned off? No. Alerts are active. Why? What are we celebrating, Adam? What are we celebrating? Something happened? Help me. You've never owned Mizzou apparel? I like how we've moved on in the conversation. You're still like, excuse me, sir. I'm not done telling you that I don't own Mizzou apparel. Now I need 2 more good handle parts, and I need rivets, right? But dog, I don't think you sell rivets. Baby, I'm going on an airplane, and I don't know if I'll be back again. You don't sell phosphorus. Or rivets. Oh, you know what I have to do? I was going to do this offline, is I have to go deliver drugs to the entire world. Ah, man. No, there's no alert, Adam. Try refreshing and see if you get an alert at the top. If I'm thinking what you're thinking, then it's probably true and it's not funny. Reem, hey, you shouldn't make assumptions about what I'm thinking. I had an idea as to why you have bad posture, maybe why your back hurts, but I don't want to speculate. But I think we know why. So we have 1 person with a cold. 1 cold, 1 fatigue. 1 cold, 2 fatigue. 1 cold, 3 fatigue. 1 cold, 4 fatigue. Oh my god. 1 cold, 5 fatigue. 6 fatigue. 7 fatigue. 2 colds, 7 fatigues. 2 colds and 7 fatigue. Do I even have that much medicine? Someone remember that for me in case I forget. 2 colds, 7 fatigue. 4 rivets, 2 good handle parts. Hey, Adam! How weird. It says I have 11 months even though I lapsed. Anyway, I think it'll alert so you can celebrate me. You're welcome. Hey, Adam. I don't think you realize that you're my friend, not an accomplice or just a mentor. Because it wasn't long ago that you came into the chat and you said, wait, I'm still modded here. No matter what your workplace is or where are you in life, you have proved yourself to be an invaluable friend in my life. Which makes you more than a moderator or a subscriber. It makes you my friend. So thank you for your continued support. More importantly, your friendship. More importantly than that, your fucking money. Four rivets, 2 good handle parts. Thanks, guys. 2 coals, 7 fatigue. Thanks, guys. 3 coals, 8 fatigue. You're mean. 2 cold, 7 fatigue. All right. How many fatigues? Okay, I have 1 more cold. 2 colds. Okay, 7 fatigue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't trust myself. 8. Man, Reem, you are trash, butthole. Okay, that takes care of that. This is... I need aluminium part. Or aluminum part. This still needs rivets. Rivet. Kupo. This still needs... Oh, I have enough. Never mind. Now I just need 6 good handle parts. Okay. Six good handle parts. 4 cold, 9 fatigue. You guys are trash. Now everyone has to say what's great about me. Yeah, if you guys can help Adam feel good, I guess, by talking about something that he's done now or forever, this is your chance to do so, I guess. Not that you should feel inclined to say anything nice about him, because you shouldn't, but if you deem it necessary to do so, I won't piggyback you or, you know.
Next summer in France. Absolutely.
Okay, so a miscount? Yeah, it's just materials. I try not to use materials that I may not have later on, you know? Alright, let's go save the world. I guess we'll go to Whitechapel, and then we'll swing down to the hospital, then the docks, and then end up back in the West End for the actual quest line that we should be fucking doing in the first place. Who's over here? What's the hideout? I like how the vendors are highlighted at least. And I feel it coming. So let's go east, north, northeast. You think anyone else is playing this game as long as I have? Do vampires sweat? That was the name of my my stream 2 streams ago. They sweat bats? That is the most nonsensical thing I've heard in quite some time. Cheers. They sweat bats. Okay, cool. We're going the right way. Now, because it's the Dark Souls rule, the Soulsborne rule. Every time you rest, everything respawns in the world. You know, you kindle, you go to the bonfire to level up your stats. Everyone's alive again. And they level up appropriately, too. Look at this dude. Watch me, though.
I'll tell you!
I didn't mean to do that. What a waste of bullets. I didn't mean to do that either. Stop wasting bullets. Ha ha. Did you hear that? Whatever that is. Ha ha. Yin Yang twins back there. Ha ha. Not everyone's going to understand that joke, but it's really funny. And what is the answer? Shut up. I don't think they sweat bats. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say they don't sweat bats. Of course, I'm not as familiar or well-versed in vampiric activity as someone like Normash might be. But
no match for the Swanborough cordial.
now let's find out who here is hurt. Who hurt you? Whitechapel. The Lady of the Night. the poignant author, journalist, dirtbag Harry who wants to be a wet boot boy, and Darius Petrescu. What was his deal? Ah, the right arm of Dorothy Crane. Oh, right, the guy who used to live in the house, and now he lives out in the street, even though he has a house. Right. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dante. It's kind of what I do. Wait till you see my fangs. Do vampires shower? Whom stiff?
Good evening.
Don't call me your colleague.
I'd like to see what kind of...
What are you selling? Nice of you to sell a bunch of stuff that I just do not need. Damn it. I don't need any of this. And yet here you are selling it. As if to say, you need this, and I don't. Ugh. Remember that one Yin Yang Twins? You got the dopa do the bopa do the dopa do dop. You got the bopa do the dopa do the dopa do dop. You got the dopa do the dopa do the dopa do bop. You got the dopa do the dopa do the dopa do bop. No? Just me? Okay. Benjamin Palma is fine. There's Darius down there, not in a home, because he's pouting. Because Dorothy Crane went and got herself, you know, killed.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Sure.
What's the lore on vampire showers? I'm gonna give you a vampire shower.
How do you feel, Mr.
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Well, too bad. Here you go.
Yes, you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Is that a sexual
Goodbye,
thing?
Mr.
Not till 2019. He is so bitter beer face. Ever since the spring got clapped up, this city is doomed. Death is all around us. You too have succumbed to the nights and found yourself to be the devil that you knew you always were. And I'm just like, dog. I'm going in my hideout because I use bullets that I shouldn't have used, and bullets are expensive. You wish you could erase Twilight from your brain? Can I just say that one thing that I respect Twilight for is they did use an Iron and Wine song. And they used it at the best possible time, which is at the end of the film. It's like you suffer the entire film, and then Bella and what's his name? Bella and Edward are dancing, and then you hear that I was a swift wet boy drowning too deep for coin. Dun, 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 dun. Have I found you, flightless bird? Ah, man. Makes you want to stay in the theater. They also used Muse and Paramore and it ruined both the songs for you, but did it ruin an Iron and Wine for you? I love Iron and Wine. I love the heck out of Iron and Wine. Hey, what's up, Johnny? I'm feeling much better now, thank you. I think I had a day of salmonella and or food poisoning, which aggravated an existing ulcer, which resulted in me pointing at the number 9 out of 10 on the hospital chart that I did not go to. I was determined to tough it out because healthcare in America is scary. And, you know, I survived. I'm on the mend. My stomach is still tender. I can't go to the gym. I'm barring myself for 2 days, but I'll return to the gym probably on Thursday morning. But thank you for asking. Super kind of you. Whenever I think about problems like healthcare in America, the first thing I think of is Eminem's song, We as Americans. You guys heard that? There's an intruder In my house, they cut my phone line. Can dial out. Ask one for police. But I doubt they're gonna hear me when I shout.
I should never have taken up my...
So,
You never...
Iron and Wine is one dude, Ryuk,
Right then.
named Sam Bean. Not to be confused with Sean Bean. And he has his name, band name, Iron and Wine, comes from the substance. You know, iron and wine. Iron pills. Iron and beef pills. From a sword that he saw. And he's got like an old... He's got a... It's called Blue Eyed Soul, I think. He's got a Blue Eyed Soul sound with a little bit of folk and indie rock. And he has an amazing set of albums. Shepherd's Dog is really good. Our Endless Numbered Days is my favorite. I have that on vinyl. I love the heck out of it. If you don't like it, we can't be friends. It's so good. And I hope in the future you find yourself liking it or giving it a chance to. And if you ever do try it and you find out it's not for you, instead of simply saying, I understand, you do you, I'll tell you, don't speak to me ever again. Which sounds petty because, well, it is. And parts are getting expensive now. I could start selling other things I don't need, though. I have so many screws! Good thing I don't need anything else from this dog. Yeah, I bought the good handle parts that you had. You don't sell any white phosphorus. And I bought the rivets that you had, and I bought the one aluminum part that you had. Sean Bean. Sean Bean, Sam Bean, Scott Bean. Such Great Heights is Iron and Wine's go-to. Also a good place, good album. Yeah. Ryuk, if you want a style of his music, look up a song called Monkeys Uptown by Iron and Wine. I think it's from Shepherd's Dog. I'm not sure. I can't recall. I won't pretend that I know offhand. But if you have time, look for Monkeys Uptown by Iron and Wine. Do what they said and don't do yourself. Do what they said and don't
Good evening,
do
Christina.
that.
Change your
Monkeys
mind,
uptown,
Do you need any assistance?
It's
I am shocked.
forgive me.
Really, 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 really
Goodbye,
good
Miss.
tune. Really, really, really effing good tune. I will save the Spotify and listen later. Do it when
Good
you
evening,
feel like you
Doctor.
have some back pain.
Do you need a... That would be no...
Because you can think about me. We listen to the song.
Goodbye.
You think about me, your back pain, and then Iron and Wine, and how it all ties together. And then, you know, you'll find yourself smiling. And you'll be like, man, life is great. Right? Okay, recovering. Now I gotta find this dude. Harry Peterson, which would be near his father, Joe Peterson. Oh, Harry is the one who goes in the house all the time and stays there and pouts. Right.
Most of them don't speak English.
So in order to keep these areas from falling into despair and making more enemies spawn and appear and having the places collapse into chaos, you have to keep the citizens healthy because you are a doctor. You don't have to, but should you choose to do so, then fortune favor you. Watch him teleport. He was just
Good
upstairs.
evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure.
But let me in, Ari.
My dreams are soaked with glue.
I don't care. Just take this medicine, dog.
So,
I'm not bothered.
do you need a...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel...
I'm not sure.
There you go.
Goodbye, young
Goodbye
man.
forever. All right, now he's on the mend. We did it.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Even his dreams are soaked with gloom. Oh no. Okay, that should be the end of this area. Recovering. Fantastic. Now, up next is Pembroke. Yep. And that's Beatrice, the rich mother who's protective of Mortimer. Harvey Fiddick. Harvey's the guy right next to Mortimer's room, so that'll be easy. Dr. Waverly Ackroyd, who's mean but smart, and he's right near there actually too. And Gwyneth Brannigan, who's usually on the outside. Should be a straight shot. Neat. And we're gonna take this entire southeast pass right to them. Sound good, Ryuk? Monkeys uptown, told you not to fuck around. Imagine going to an Iron and Wine concert with Johnny. There's no follow-up. I just wanted you guys to imagine that with me. Not for any particular reason, just, you know. If I recall, this is a highly aggro area. High aggro area. Which a bunch of lobies here. You don't see me, do you? It sees me! How? I'm invisible! Oh, hey! I'm not invisible any longer. This is embarrassing. Oh, good lord. What's that banging noise? Quit banging on that door, dog. Nobody's home. That would have hurt me levels and levels ago, but I'm strong now. And why are you trying to get into this household? Clearly they don't want you in there. Please don't pretend that you're doing VR chat in my chat, Ryuk. Thank you ahead of time. Watch this.
Die! Oh my god!
My lord. You guys are vampire hunters, huh? Funny, I'm a vampire. And I don't feel hunted. Nope. Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and realize nope, you know? Where's Granddad? Can I help you, sir? It's not VR chat. Letter U are not VR chat.
Good evening, Doc.
Shut up and show me what you got.
Please show. Of course.
What you got, dog? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. You sell old and busted stuff. Nope, 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 nope. Ayo, Albie.
Good evening, Mr. Fit. Good evening.
Got some good news for you. I got some medicine.
Goodbye.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Yikes. Please don't talk about your family when they're not here.
I'm all right.
Good evening.
Shut
Do
up.
you require...
Do you know?
Whatever.
Despite...
Well,
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss...
There's two. Dr. Waverly Ackroyd is right there. Yep. I got you. Man, sit up. Oh, he actually is treating a patient. How rude of me.
I'm quite bit.
Do you need...
Don't be rude.
Then you...
I wish.
Thank you.
This one is Ready Player One VR headset and bodysuit to watch Okaydrian. Don't forget to crawl through the assortment of trailers on your way to school. Oh, look who's here. It's Nowhere Mash. Ah.
Good evening, sir.
Guys, Nowhere Mash is here. Can I have some Nowhere Mash in the chat? Ah. I cannot believe it. It is Nowhere Mash. Hey, man. What is up? How are you? And how have you been? What you gonna be? A general or a doctor? Maybe an MC?
Good evening, Nurse Brett.
good evening.
Do you require...
I will be.
Shut up and take this
No.
medicine,
Ouch.
dog. Cool.
Goodbye.
Everyone's looking kind of healthy right now. HELFFY. Recovering, recovering, recovering. We're going on a trip. Plane, train, or taxi cab. All the choices hip. Recovering, 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 recovering. No one in the West End is ever sick because that place is bougie AF. Now we just gotta go to the docks. Booth Digby is in that good area, and everyone else seems to be very healthy. There's new dialogue available with Dr. Swansea. We'll check that out. I explored all those vendors. I explored your vendorship. Now it's gotta swing down and move along. Right here. To that vendor. And then I can bamf pump right here. Bamf pump and go back here and be back in the game. And now it's time to keep it on. Move along like I know you'll do. And even when hope is gone, move along like I know you'll move on. Dun, 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 dun. But he's already in the chat. Oh man, can I get some Normash in the chat? I interrupted my morning outside tea to send you a picture of me, Reem. You're welcome to gaze upon beauty. Thanks. You turned over a new leaf? Oh man, like Pokemon, right? Pokemon Reem, new leaf. She wants to be the best there ever was. To be the best, yeah, that's her. Do you know how badly I want a grandfather clock? Do you know how expensive grandfather clocks are? They're like $2,000. And yes, I know they chime. You know, I want a ding 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 ding. I would love one. Love one. Except mine would play the Undertaker's theme afterwards. Doom, 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 doom.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
Yo, realest talk in the world. My dog. I sort of desperately wanted to have a super secret panel or something if you move the hands around, but all I did was break it. Too many spy flicks. That only works if it's near a wall of interest, though. If it's near a bookcase, then you know it has it, right? If it's near a bookcase, then yeah, you turn the handles, but there has to be a way for it to make sense. Like there has to be a book that's out of place. That's like, you know, a Lewis Carroll book. And there's like a passage in the book about, you know, I'm late, my appointment was this time o'clock. And then you manually turn the hands on the clock to that time, and then click, click. And the bookshelf opens to the side. You go on your side, and what do you see? Yes, Drex. Can I help you?
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Charmanders are red. Squirtles are blue. If you were a...
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, We must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Then your game auto saves? Yeah. She's trying so hard. Look at her. Aww. Hey, Ryuk, you know what else won't last 2 hours?
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
Yo, Usher? Yeah, if you want, sure, dog. If you want it, I could take you from shish kebab. With my eyes closed, I can have you eating up the palm of my hands, and all your little girlfriends too. If you do not want to, and I couldn't, if I want to, baby. I'm not gonna lie, I used to listen to that song in the gym during cardio workouts.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Even in England. Charmanders are red, Onyx are long. If you picked anything other than Bulbasaur, you're wrong. You don't have quite a delicate flow to your rhyme, sir.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Thank you.
And also, I picked Squirtle. A water type to dominate the first half of the game? For sure. What am I going to do with the Bulbasaur? Cry? Alright, this town's Finnish. Let's go to the docks. Which the entire area is burning down, so... I wish there was a mini-map. It's too bad. It's too bad. But yeah,
Is this supposed to be an hospital?
I enjoyed myself some Usher long before Yeah came out. Shish kebab. What of it? What of it, mate? Just trying to fit in, dog. What of it, mate? Although when Yeah dropped, that was the hottest hit of the summer. What's that one song everyone was listening to? The really like Lat cultural hit that became a meme where they wanted part 2 of it. That song ain't got nothing on Yeah when that hit dropped. Boom 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 boom. Yeah. Usher, Usher. Lil Jon, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the club with my homies, trying to get a little VI. Be down on the low key, cause you know how I feel. You picking up on me from the things you sitting in my head. You might think that she know me. Excited to chill. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. What out? Sick Little John impression, right? Hurts my throat to do a proper one. Oh God, there's a rumble going over there. By the way, I thought Let It Burn sucked as a song. Don't you let it go. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Who's shooting at me? Have you ever had a bubble pop in your eye? Okay. All right. Have you been stabbed in the eye by a leaf? Why are we comparing real life Pokemon attacks? What? I don't understand why we're trying to do this. Is Pokemon that serious now? No one told me. Well, fire hurts. Yeah, it hurts, but would it hurt more than if I put a leaf in your eye? A leaf wouldn't hurt very much. You've never been hit by a leaf before, have you? We don't know what it's like to be bit before. Maybe I just don't have what it takes to be the best trainer in the world. Or to indenture small creatures to do my bidding and fight for public sport. Call me old-fashioned. You guys got some levels on you. You better bring your crew. Oh, God, you brought your crew. I didn't mean really bring your crew. I meant like... Wait. No! Get churchmans away from me. Well, you say that, but... What's up now, churchmans? I had a spider land in my eye. I thought for a second you said you had a spider lay an egg in your eye once. I was not only going to call your bluff, but then tell you if it was serious, do not tell me. Because that is disgusting. And I would lose my mind. Jesus Christ. You cannot... I always thought an Usher concerts would be a weird vibe. A stadium full of young women pining after one dude. Well... Oh, hey. Hello, Whiplash with 2 H's. Double H. Not quite Triple H, but, you know, good enough. It's kind of like your theme music is almost as good, but not quite as powerful, you know? It starts playing like... Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Give you that double H. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Here comes trouble. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, God, they are struggling. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. A spider bit me. I found him this morning. Killed his ass. Why? It was probably your fault the spider bit you in the first place. The spider's probably just trying to hang out and exist, and you were rolling around being dumb and scared the spider, and it bit you because you almost crushed it. I'm sorry, did you just say that a moth attacked you? Who gets attacked by a moth? I can't understand if you were like Godzilla. But if you're not Godzilla and you get attacked by a moth, like... Oh, these are the things that explode after you kill them. Or don't? Question mark? Okaydrian. Hello. How are you tonight? I'm okay. It's just my chat is trying to discuss which Pokemon is better than the next based on real life encounters. Like what would hurt more? Having water thrown in your eye, bubbles in your eyes, being set on fire, or having crumpled up leaves in your eyes. Or a razor leaf, and honestly, it's a little much for me. I want to say I expect better, but to be honest, I don't. It's par for the course. Yeah. How are you? No, I didn't want you to join in on the discussion. I was letting you know how ridiculous it was. Nice try. Tried to put that thing on me. And I was like, nah, dog. I'll take these riches, though.
More Braille.
Oh, I was looking for more Braille.
I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Just randomly finding these Braille things. One more left. I'm in. Don't be in. Okay, now you can be in. You can buy participation. I probably neglected to say that. You can definitely purchase participation. And shame on me if I told you couldn't otherwise. You're the first sub of the day. That's a brand new sub. So that means we get to take you somewhere that's not Africa. Because Africa, well, unfortunately, queues up DMCA. I'll tell you what doesn't. London.
New song!
Oh, yeah. This is tuna and bacon. This is tuna and bacon. Hey, thank you, Whiplash. You know what this means? You support me as a full-time streamer. Bangarang. You get access to the Discord. Nargarab. You get some bitchin' emotes. Sick to death. You get access to sub movie nights and sub game nights. Yikes. And every time that I say we did something, that means you're part of the we now. Right, Shish Kebab? Woo! Quali Ditto? Oh man, I miss her. She's beautiful. Anyway, welcome. Make sure to collect your up dog on the way in. Thanks. We playing Third Strike? Not until I get better at it. I already played Third Strike last time and got smacked by Riggs. He's been playing Third Strike for like 4 years. But it makes me want to get better at the game, so there's that. What's up, dog? Ah, Adam. What a dork. Easy. Don't join the Discord? Join the Discord. Don't listen to Biscuit Bob. Super Biscuit Bob. Who's this guy? Hello.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
Is he
I
drunk?
wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Man, gentrification at work. At least it's healthy. Orchard Woodbead has no news from his son since Andrew joined the Guard of Priwen. Where are you from? Oh, you're part of the Docks. Are you? Where's your... Oh, right there. Cool. You're part of the Docks. Awesome. He just dog whistled for racism. Might write something in there later if I find I care enough. Sick. Just eat him? What is with you guys eating everyone? I thought... Okay, for a second, he reared back, and I thought he was going to hit him in the face for no reason. The way his character model moved backwards, I'm like, you about to just deck this dude for existing? Oh, yeah. See, if someone starts typing perfectly and you're not used to it, it does freak you out, right? Because everything is conveyed suddenly in a serious tone, and you never know what to take as a truthful statement or as offending. That's why it's important to type in a certain way all the time. Like Shish Kebab types in perfect capitalization and punctuation all the time, so you can never discern his tone as being less than serious than the last thing that he said, unless he precedes it with a ha ha ha, right? Papes does the same thing. Paper Bag Rider, Caitlin, she also types in perfect punctuation. and capitalization all the time, but precedes things with ha 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 to deduce lighthearted tones versus serious tones. But when someone goes from typing a certain way to a perfect way, it freaks you out. Yeah. Behavior and decorum, observations and thoughts over the last few months. No, I'm curious, Shisk. Do you feel like your statement would bring about the death of the Discord? Trying to make sure I don't miss anything in this house. When's next community night? Oh, you know. It'll be posted in the Discord as per usual. So that everyone can, you know, show up and have an equal amount of fun. No matter what time zone they happen to live in, or no matter what real life obligations they may have to tend to. Cough. I'm already in too late. Have fun. What do we feel about haha versus hee hee? Anything? I had a conversation about laughter methods more than a year ago in terms of the way people type things. Like, there's a breakdown between LOL, capital LOL, LOL with trailing L's, hee hee, ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha 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 with an ending H instead of an ending A, capital ha ha ha, capital mal, lowercase the mal, ROFL. There's an entire thing around that. Now you're not dying camming to the live thing that I just found about? What live thing? What are you talking about? What live thing? Shisk, what do you say? Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you do not always approve of the way I choose to live my life, but it won't change. I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I can't just stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I'm about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Botte. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack. Oh boy. I have bad news for you, Jack. Yikes. Yikes. Don't know. Not the usual from me, and normally I look the other way and let things play out. But this is an elven I've seen make his way into the room next door. Now I'm curious. It is a nice phrase. Mashing to the keyboard is sacred to
There
me.
is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this.
Mashing ASDF, GLHFFF and repeating all that stuff is very sacred to me, because to me that means genuine, uncontrolled laughter. And usually it's in remark to something being witty, not just funny. Like genuine, just unbridled wit to the point where you cannot contain how funny it is. And you get typing fingers, like you want to participate in how funny it is. Like, that's sacred to me. Well, Shisk, you do what you think is best for the Discord and best for the community. Because it is a community. And I've been thinking more and more about that too, and I do want the community of the Discord to be the best possible thing it can be. I don't want anyone to be afraid to act a certain way or be a certain way, and I don't want certain attitudes to fester or certain ways to change, you know? But I have to fully gather my thoughts before I go about discussing it in full, you know? And I do so without being petty or accusations. That's the last thing I want to do, is throw out names and say who's responsible for what right away, which I fear is what many might do, and rather just sit back and think about the overall health of the Discord. Bring it back to a relative, sell it to someone else. I'm going to bring it back to the relative, I think. I can find out where they are. Oh, good. They're in. Oh, that's not good. They're in the Western Docks. I wasn't planning on going there, but I can, I guess. I'm laughing at this idiot Gotham proxy. What, the mouse and keyboard thing? Or are you not talking to me? South then west? South then west. Okay. The only person in this area who needed help was Booth Digby, I believe. Who's over this way. Near the only vendor in the area as well.
She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
There she is, which means Booth Digby should be right. There he is.
Laughing at first, but to think, you again. What
do you need?
Yeah.
There you go.
So you can think. Goodbye.
I'm in the same position as you. Do I have to go out of my way for this? Suppose I show up at the same time. I shouldn't have to say anything. It just feels like, and it's something I've been dreading about doing for a while, it feels like a hard talk to have with the entire Discord. And you know, like, no matter what position you are in life, whether you're a sibling, a parent, a teacher, a coach, a coworker, a subordinate, like, there are certain times when there's a discussion that needs to be had, and you're just making sure that you articulate it in a manner that is not accusatory, but also blossoms a better future for everyone involved. It doesn't turn into a finger-pointing contest and just instead fosters an opportunity for growth.
Can I see?
And that's the
As long
biggest
as
thing
you
I
have
want.
money.
If I have this discussion, I don't want it to be a finger-pointing contest. I just want it to be something that turns into growth and a better overall situation. And that's my biggest fear, is that I don't want it to be this thing that doesn't happen. That worries me. Also, I'm broke. For the first time since like day 4 in this game, I'm actually broke. Good thing I have 224 grease. 222 grease. League of Legends mechanically as a game, and the game is genuinely ruined by its player base, would pay more money to get into a no children queue. People are awful. I've been told by Riggs that I would really enjoy League of Legends, despite my memeing about it. And I feel like I probably would. But what bothers me most is the idea of the player base, and heading into that player base, knowing what kind of society I'll be putting myself in. I'll just sell 100 of these since I never seem to use them that much. Play HOTS then? I speak to some people, more than you think, and more than you would imagine, in private messages. And that's why there are moments in the Discord where things can seem volatile and then aren't volatile, because I do try to have one-on-one discussions with people in private messaging. I just also don't feel the need to announce it to everyone. Like, all right, everyone, I'm having a one-on-one message with this person. You know, like, I don't want to be this thing where everyone's like, gasp, so-and-so's in the principal's office. I feel like if someone needs to know, then, you know, they'll know. And those that need to know will know. And to everyone else is not their business. On a need to know basis kind of thing. I have a whole bunch of these. Good morning, Prepsky. How are you? Alright, now what did I want? Only blue parts, which I bought of. Except for these aluminium parts. And I needed... How many do I have? Well, I have one. I think I need 4? I can check. To max out my damage potential with my weapon. Here it is. I need 4 more. 4 more for max damage. For this, I need 1 more good handle part, but I can't get that anywhere else right now. 1 good handle part, 4 aluminum parts. And the shotgun, 2 rivets. 2 rivets, 4 aluminum parts.
Good evening.
Hello again.
Can I...
As long as you have money.
2 rivets. That's good. And all 4. 300. Do I have enough? Barely. Cool. So I can max the damage of my scythe. I can fully upgrade my gun. One thing I can't do is upgrade my cudgel, because I'm down 1 part for that. Okay, cool. Well, that's another thing too, Amelia, is that I'm worried about people. There have been a number of people who have expressed in the past that they're not good and trying to get better at expressing their opinion without attacking others or feeling like they're being attacked and reverting to attacking language. And that's not what I want to do. I don't want to put out a paragraph and then people respond to it and then it turns into this attacking thing because someone doesn't know the proper or is unaware of which best way to approach a situation without arguing or saying negative things or using coarse language, you know? What I'm thinking about doing is making a long post in a section that cannot be responded to and making it mandatory, if possible, for everyone to read and take a look at and accepting that, or at least looking at it as possible moving forward policy, and then speaking to individuals individually about this new methodology. We'll see. Rust, not for me. I've seen a lot of Rust in action, but I can't get into a game like that. My shoulder hurts, my legs hurt. I slept awful and I cannot move out yet, so I guess I'm doing all right. Sounds pretty bad. I'm sorry, Prepsky. Anything good? Anything good from all that? So now we've got to go this way, and eventually we'll end up back there, which is where I want to be. I've bought everything that I can buy. I still need 1 more good handle part, but no one else is a vendor that I haven't bought from already. He sells them, but I have to rest first, which I could actually rest in game. The problem is, as soon as I rest, everyone's going to need medicine all over again. I'd rather not deal with that. Maybe I'll just come across a good potion, a good part. All right. So west. Best way to go would be west, go underneath and go that way. Okay, I'll do that. Octopath Traveler early? Nice. That's good. That's good news. Yeah. Wait, does bartender sell anything besides alcohol?
Welcome.
Shut up. Nope.
Goodbye.
What a loud.
Perhaps I should shut the turbines for a time.
Give me an axe. What about my bow? Haha, it's a joke, Normash. It's a reference. Can you guess what it? Can letter U guess what it is? Winky face. Hopefully you can. Ultimately, I want to find a balance in the Discord. I want to find a balance where we can discuss things, avoid heated discussions and conversations, but not being afraid to call out discrepancies in conversations, but not getting overly heated or name calling. And a balance of some fluffy stuff, but not all fluffy stuff, you know? No fake good feelings all the time, and being able to acknowledge what makes us feel bad, what doesn't make us feel bad. Who is that? Common handle part. What I needed. Oh god, something bad happened in here. Good thing they have shillings. Did I just not bother to loot this place? Lord. Oh! What was that? What'd I do? What happened? Feed me? What would you like to eat? I don't think Shish Kebab would acknowledge or welcome your loot advances. Oh! Oh, it's Ichabod. Womp womp. I can't say that. That dude forever ruined a catchphrase that I use often. So much so that when I heard it in Archer, I rejoiced like, wow, someone else uses that. And then he uses it and it just sucks. Gotta get that out of my vocab for 3 months. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm trying to let Discord things spill out into the chat. I want you guys to be able to have a place where you can just sit here and just talk about random things and enjoy yourselves and smiles without it getting overtly serious about what should and should not be discussed at the current juncture. I don't recall coming here before. Are you a vendor? Because I love me some vendors. Oh, Enid. 2 new people? Did I just ignore this area? Am I dumb? Alright. Are you new as well? Why can't I target you? This is all in question mark above my head. I can't. I'll come back to you in a second. I've got to find out who this is. Is that a door I can go through? What the hell is this place? Where are you going? Where's the spy place at? How can I spy on you? Up there? Okay. Hold on. I'm tripping out right now because this is all so much information at once.
Last night? Don't you recall? I'm sorry to say, but you haven't yet paid me for the clock I brought you last time.
The clock? Oh, yes. I found a broken clock in the living room and I couldn't remember where it came from.
You broke it? Ah, that is unfortunate. It was such a beautiful piece of work.
Really? Oh, I'm so clumsy these days. I'm so sorry. How much was it?
He might have to go.
This will be enough. I can't make you pay the whole price if it's broken.
That's so kind of you. I'm going to make some tea now.
Don't like him already.
It will be enough until the next time you forget it, you old bat.
Yep. I think he's got to go. No, Shish, you're fine for mentioning it. I think you and I are on the same wavelength right now. I think it's because we both enjoy being in the same place, right? We both enjoy going to this place as once work is over, we can go here and just enjoy things, and we don't want to turn something that we can't go to any longer, right? I mean, that's what happens to Reddit and message boards. They become places that you enjoyed going to and then you can't go to any longer. So don't feel bad about mentioning it. I'm thinking about it as well. This is why you cut your own hair? Well, that and communism, I imagine, is why. No. I'm also a boy. Oh, you are, Normash. You are a boy. Oh, Normash is a boy. That's great. I couldn't tell. Was there a way to get out of this room? I think I walked around in a circle and then realized there wasn't. It's a dead end.
Should be grateful.
Yeah.
My dear boy.
Yeah. Here's that rude block. I bet he's a merchant too because it's a dickhead, and all merchants are dickheads.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
And he comes off as so nice too. That's not an all? That's not an all.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Is that a loaf of bread? It is. I think.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
A loaf of bread from the PS2 era? You should be impressed that it's lasted this long, if anything.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack. Rumor has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Yeah. So that watch we found that belonged to Jack, I'm guessing we could choose to give it to him, this pompous butt face, or his actual mom. And then give her closure what happened to her son. I don't know what path I'm going to take. Shish, can you voluntarily go back and play Silent Hill and not be spooked or scared by anything that happens in the game because you're so attuned and used to what happens? Or is it still unsettling to you?
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
It's time to confess, Martin. You've exploited Miss Gillingham's weakness to your own advantage, have you not?
All I've done is smile at her and be kind to her. I've done no other harm than giving her what she needed. This is no crime.
You really are convinced you did nothing wrong. Young man, you are a fascinating case of shameless selfishness.
Can blame my folks for that. They taught me never to expect nothing from anyone except lies.
So it's bad parenting then? How convenient. Where are your parents?
6 feet under, I suppose. When the flu had weakened my father enough for him to be too weak to punch me, I figured it was time to run away.
Broken home. All alone. Martin has exploited Enid Gillingham's weak memory to his own advantage, chose to be a lousy merchant instead of a gang member, sometimes confused by Enid for her son, and abandoned his sick parents after they became infected with the epidemic. I'm only going to give you a medical checkup because I might feed on you.
Is that why you let them die of the flu? Because your father was beating you?
When the epidemic started, last summer, I begged them to leave town. Neighbors were dying, houses were looted, but they chose to stay.
Do you have any regrets about what happened?
I haven't got regrets, but sometimes I'd like to make sure they're gone. Dead for good. Like, it helps me sleep.
Fucking love anyway.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's
What's up, Court?
shelter?
He keeps investing time helping the poor and sick. Good for him. And for them.
It's mystifying. Yeah. I think you explained that's why you enjoy Maxi Loeb so much, right? Because he's so well versed in the Silent Hill lore and his streams are so relaxing, and he makes Silent Hill relaxing just by watching him. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't catch Maxi at GDQ, my boy put on a spectacle, a show. He's such a good showman. He's just so chill.
Young man, do you require medical attention?
I don't like asking for help, but I don't want to be one of those poor sods dying in the streets.
Good thing I bought extra medicine, huh?
There's no shame in asking for help.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Open up.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
They do storylines and storytelling so well in this game, I think. Because I think the point of playing a game, personally, as anyone playing a video game, I was going to say a streamer, but anyone playing a game, is that you're supposed to be sympathetic or empathetic towards the characters in the game. And I'm feeling that because when I look at her, I'm so far in the game that I can't help but think about people like that in real life who are being exploited and taken advantage of because of their current ills or their weakened mental state, and how much that makes me sad. And then seeing it in the game form only enhances that sadness, you know? She's got a migraine. Good thing I have migraine medicine. It doesn't do anything storyline-wise. It just helps out the epidemic in the area, but knowing that I can cure her migraine actually makes me happy. Even though storyline-wise, it doesn't really do anything. That's what I'm talking about, you know?
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it's locked all right. That's not, though. Hi, kitty cat. What's up, buddy? What's up? Hello. You can have some evening pets, I guess. There you go. Little head scratch action for the kitty cat. Little neck scratch action. As I play with one hand because my other hand's doing kitty cat pets. Look around the room. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Kind of hard to move the analog stick with one hand. But if J-Rock can do it with his feet, then I can do it with one hand, right? I'm guessing that's a quest-related item, because it's paper, and all paper in the game relates to a note or a story being told. Unfinished letter. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way, you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you are hiding. The wet boot boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they will punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we can make an arrangement to settle those things once the heat dies down. I don't think Rodney did what you think Rodney was going to do. I think Rodney had his own agenda. Guessing Rodney's from this area? Rodney. There he is. Rodney Gardner. Who's from the docks. Now I gotta find out. He's lost. Hi, Mr. B. Plasterboard. I figured you'd be the one. You and Pixelate love Mr. B. He loves his kitty cat scratches. Alright, let's help her out.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here?
Not my name.
I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Soul bad guy? Guilty Gear.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Thanks.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
He's just staring at me.
Enid, listen to me. You must not trust Martin Nightingale. Do you understand?
Martin reminds me so much of my Jack. I've not seen him here in quite some time.
Martin is not your son, Miss Gillingham. He's taking advantage of you.
No, Martin is not my son. My son's name is Jack. He always takes such good care of me. Who is this Martin you speak of?
Please listen. Martin is a young man who extorts money from you. Because of your vulnerability, miss.
What are you attempting, Dr. Tippett? If this is some kind of new experimental procedure, well, I do not like it one bit.
You know what that means, right? If she thinks she hasn't seen Martin Nightingale in a long time because she's convinced that Martin is Jack and thinks that Jack is Martin, that means we can't eat Martin. Because if we eat Martin, then technically there is no one left to take care of Enid. Because even though Martin is extorting money from her, Martin is taking care of Enid. Otherwise, she'll just be left here alone. That's the cause and effect.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
By the way, you see that guy walking around outside of the window? That's one of those church dudes with the big giant cross that's trying to, like, end my life. See, look. Jack will come back. That's not true because we have a pocket watch where he was killed. Jack is dead, and Jack takes good care of you. So if we say Jack takes good care of you, then we can't kill Martin because Martin essentially is Jack right now. If we say Jack is dead, it won't register with her. And she'll accuse us of being a bad person and tell her to get out of her home for saying such a terrible thing. Johnny, no.
Don't worry. Jack will come back.
Yes, he will. It won't be long before he's back. He must be out there somewhere making money. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Well, here's Jack's watch.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett's? Please, for your charity.
50 shillings. I don't have a charity, but thank you. I'm grumpy, going to bed. Man, the game made Reem grumpy. She's going to say it wasn't the game. Good night, Greem. Greem, get it? Grumpy Greem. Sleep well. I'm sorry, Shisk. At least we're going to help her migraine,
Do
though.
you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippett. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I love her. She's only a level 1 mesmerized. She has factually no resistance against being eaten. Man. Absolutely not.
Are you worried?
Too much.
Goodbye.
This fool knows I can't gut him because then who will take care of Enid?
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Show me what you have to offer.
What does he
then.
sell? Vampire factions and skulls? A page probably stolen from some sort of manual? A music box? Common handle parts? He does sell some decent stuff. Ooh, and he sells these too. I'm not sure if I can kill this guy. This guy. What did I just buy? It's the music box that I bought from him. My dear Jack, I write this letter as long as I have the strength and the will. Not that I have something to hide or fear, except perhaps to forget what I want to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, someone good and nice. I knew it since you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than going to play outside. I knew it when you helped me carry groceries before you went to school and cleaned the house after you came back. I'm proud of you, my son. Not only because I am your mother, but also because you deal so well with everything around you. I'm sorry I have recently become such a burden to you. Never forget I love you. I hope you never forget you love me. Enid. Ooh, man, that's... That one hits hard. That one hit hard. Good lord. There's a Razer Synapse update available, apparently, which I already thought I installed, but thank you for reminding me again. Stop yelling. Nice. Welcome back, Fargon.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course. So,
Tell me, Enid, why do you feel guilty about your son?
I know I'm a burden to my Jack. I know my mind and my thoughts are drifting away. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
This is not your doing, Miss Gillingham. You do not have to apologize for your condition.
Of course I don't, Doctor. I've done nothing wrong, I swear it. What exactly are we talking about here?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, everyone in every district has their medicine now. At least. And I finally found every character in the docks. So there's that. I found every character in Pembroke, every character in Whitechapel, just not the West End. Done all the side quests except for that one. All side quests for this one. Haven't finished the Braille note because they're hard to find. Nice.
Goodbye.
This game is something else. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just caught up in my feels right now because of this game. I hope you all understand. That guy on the outside has to go, by the way. The whole knocking on the door and heavy fisting. Enough is enough. There he is. Remember your bars.
You're mine! Killing your bastard!
You hit hard, sir.
Step back.
Don't want any of that. Did not like that. Or that. If nobody understands, leave now. Thanks. Oh, I got the good handle part that I needed. Remember I had to wait another day unless I found one? I found one. Hey, must not be the money. Hey, that's not going that way. If you want to go and take a ride with me, bop boop bop boop bop. Hey, must not be the money. Where's it going? Up here. Head northeast, and then go across northeast dock back there. Okay, cool. Ichabod's out here, I think, somewhere too, wandering around. Being a vampire hunter. Can I vamp up there? I can because at least the barn. I have to go this way. Losing my religion. Oh God? Never mind. I guess I'm just really strong. My apologies to myself for not realizing how strong that I am. That noise cannot... Did I just clip through that pile of... Huh. I just clipped through this pile of rocks. Of debris. Yeah, it's pretty good, Fargon. Ichabod Crane Vampire Hunter. Don't get many ideas. We already had Van Helsing. We give someone an idea, they take an inch, and next thing you know... I did not mean to waste my ammo again. Sorry. Who am I apologizing to anyway? Myself? Adrian, yes, Adrian, I'm sorry that I wasted our ammunition. I forgive you? I forgive us? Do we accept our own apology? Kind of makes you think. We did have Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I forgot all about that film. Did anyone go see that? You know who I bet did? Probably Devante. By the way, Devante, it's just a simple question. I don't need a paragraph. I was just asking if anyone saw it. Okay, side quests. All done. Items gained. All done. Healing every single district. All done. Found new area. All done. Main story, as per usual. I mean, what's it like to be someone who plays video games who doesn't get distracted by side stuff? What's it like to just do the main story of games? Can anyone tell me what it's like? How do you have the mentality of I won't do this, it doesn't matter to me? I'm envious. I seen it. I liked it. Really, Kanji? Genuinely liked it? Hey man, I won't yuck your yum, I guess. If you liked it, then good on you. Damage upgrade. My perfect scythe is maxed out in damage and blood points. Perfect. Remarkable bludgeon. How about a perfect bludgeon? Flawless. Now I just need 5 aluminum parts if I feel like it, which I don't need to. And finally, Milton's shotgun. Increased damage by 10%. Yes, sir. Now I just need to find 5 white phosphorus. I wonder if Milton is the only person who sells that stuff, which is why I can't buy it yet. But the reason I want that is because it does increase damage against vampires and beasts, so I can use it as my anti-vampire weapon with that crazy attack damage. Cool. That was it, right? Perfect bludgeon, perfect scythe, perfect Milton shotgun, leveled up to max. Good. Yeah, I need aluminum parts to upgrade this fully. The scythe is maxed out fully. That was it. I think I finally finished doing that kind of stuff. One of these wouldn't hurt. Nice. It was a good twist on history. You enjoy shallow, brief experiences. That's what it's like. That's what it's like to play games and just play the story and be done and not do side quests. I'm just envious when I see like the how long does it take to beat .com, you know, whatever that website is. And you look at it and it's like, to beat this game, it takes this amount of time. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then it says completionist, it takes this amount of time. And I'm like, it me. Crying face emoji. The same people that would rather look for too long didn't read than sit down and read something, be given a gift than watch a video, take a headline as truth, investigate for themselves. Damn. All the same people? Shishk? Looks slippery. I have to go over here and investigate that place. I'll say this, as a 38-year-old with not a lot of time, it's damn near necessary sometimes. Like, I'm not doing a completionist run of The Witcher 3, you know? I can feel that. I guess it depends on the experience that you want out of the game, though, and how many games you plan on playing, you know? Like, if ultimately I want to play The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 3 only, then I'm going to explore The Witcher.
Is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Then I will play The Witcher 3 exclusively.
It's locked, all right.
Because I know it'll give me the best possible experience, right? I can't go this way, so I have to go around. Okay. And I can't Pomp Bamf up there? Cannot Pomp Bamf. I just opened collecting burn book to a dungeon in Skyrim. That's excessive. Normash. Skyrim is the death of me as a video game. It preys on me for things just like that. It preys on me because I want to know what every NPC has to say. Whoa, where'd you come from, big guy? Ooh, big, big, big. Ow. Oh. Nice backdash, Adrian, I guess. My moveset is perfect for my playstyle. He said to no one in particular. I will end those people. Silent he music plays. ICE. You know, Devontae, I can't help but think that you encounter more Twitch problems with the usage of the application than anyone I have ever known in the history of Twitch. And I'm not sure if I say that hyperbolically. I genuinely don't think I've encountered anyone who has gone through more Twitch problems than anyone else. Other individuals will say, yeah, I had this problem, or I had this, and this needs to be fixed, or whatever, but like, it seems like every stream you just have something that goes wrong. And only you. And I don't understand. Oh, I can bump up there. Have I been in this home before? It's not. That's why I haven't been there yet. You on desktop? Still. Point stands. Same court. I'm playing Tropical right now to upgrade all my apartments and ruin my energy consumption. I like how your statement just seems so sad based on nothing going on around us, Kanji. Like you're just sharing your news like, well, I'm playing Tropical right now and I've upgraded my apartments and ruined my energy consumption. I feel bad for you. I just don't know where it came from. And now I feel bad. Like, I'm sorry. There's a rogue skull here. Not in here, but down there. Public notice. Common handle part. Grandfather clock. Sorry, Schmigehi. What about a tiny grandfather clock like this one? A desk clock, I guess. That's still cool, right? Whole lot of yikes happening down here. Whole lot of yikes down there. Stealth? Stealth. This dude's clowning on me. Oh my god, my health. Oh, that's right, you explode. And where'd you come from? Ooh, boy. I was trying to stun you so I could chew on you. I didn't expect you to die so easily. Lord. Hey, Storm. Welcome back. How's you? Nah, yeah. Waving at Adrian's to sub. Nice. Way to temper them properly, Shist. My man. That's why I call you all reliable. And if I don't call you that, then I apologize for not calling you that. From now on, that's what you are. All reliable. Old Hickory. That's who you are from now on. You're the Andrew Jackson of the chat. You're Old Hickory. You're the Tippecanoe and Tyler 2 of chat. That took way more hits than I thought it would. Adrian is very apologetic this stream. Well, sometimes you gotta get your apologies out in the open before you have a chance to later on, you know? You wanna look back of all the apologies you should have given out and then you didn't? I don't. Hello, health inspector here. Cleanse the second source of infection? What could that be? Roger McPherson? They're skulls? Oh god. Hope you guys don't mind that I'm downstairs taking your stuff while you argue. I'm sorry that your relationship was going so poorly. What's that one song? Apology not accepted. Now I'm doing so in the I took in my heart in vain. I know that was horribly off key, and I don't apologize for it. Remarkable shotgun? Is it good? Remarkable pump action shotgun. 10 fire rate, 5 reload time. Oh, it's fast. With a high magazine. But the damage will never match Milton's shotgun, so yawn, goodbye. Isn't that dude like rich before he died at least? The person in Sinkanji's Tropico? I don't know. Let's take those two. Pump Bamf. Oh god, this is awkward. Oh god, they're bosses. Can they see me? They sure can. Woo! I gave her some damage. Corner trap! Get out of there! Oh god, phosphorus clouds. They Putin every time they get out there. Oh my damage! Jesus! This is gonna be a horrible fight. I need blood. Ooh, God, if he had landed that. Ouch. Speaking of, there's that attack I didn't want to happen. Okay, 2-on-1. Kind of unfair. What can I do? Gotcha. Oh, got me! Got you back, though. She's gonna explode. Woo! Goodbye, Priscilla. Rest well. Welcome to OKPV. Got something for you, clown. Oh, that hurts your stamina like crazy. Oh my god, that hurt my stamina like crazy. I might die. I'm alive. He parries. Gotcha. Ooh. Welcome to my world now.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
That was rough. That was one of the tougher battles I had to deal with. I actually had to use my vials, my potions and stuff. Syringes. Good stuff. It's awkward how quiet it is now in this room after having murdered this happy couple. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume in the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin, for only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now, I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted, Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Unbridled passion. And naked parts. Do not a happy couple make. I feel a jump scare coming. I feel like it's too easy to walk out of this home. I definitely feel one coming. But I can't prove it. No? Deceptive. One heads southwest. That's this direction.
Women die too in this.
Up home, girl.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
She's been quite busy.
I knew you were good information. Indeed. So, north, west, and southwest. North, west, and southwest. That's a dangerous area. Let's not go that direction. Oh, is this a wraparound? It's a wraparound. I have to go all the way that way, so I have to go northwest anyway. Okay. Okay. Hey! Good night as in hello, or good night as in you're done lurking, you're going to bed. Either way, you do you. Thanks. Sleep well. Stop knocking on doors.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Hey guys. This is one way to do it, right? Oh, you're 4 levels higher than I am. Oh, someone else just showed up right behind me. Yep, there you are. Wonderful. Come into my pool of death, please. Thanks. Oh, God. Nice triple attack. Nice. Good. Stick and move.
Fuck, he's dead!
Ouch! Nope. Nice parry. Nice shot. Are you going to bed? Okay, I'll hush. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. That dude's permanently asleep. Why are you bringing your weapon out? What are you trying to fight? No one's here. Relax. All the way west and south. Good thing no one dies from a vampire bite. Even though I come from a lineage of royalty. I guess my fangs are actually just chiclets for teeth. Knock knock, open up the door, it's me. Oh God.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Maybe they saw that painting. I'd be mad too. It looks horrible. Oh boy. I feel a showdown coming. This house has so much stuff. I guess I was poor. No longer. Thanks. House. Someone went on a killing spree.
He had his tongue removed
and
his eyes gouged out.
Oh!
He was a victim of brutal torture.
This game pulls no punches. Is whoever did this still here? Great. Maybe I just had a really bad sneeze fit. I also cut myself to pieces when I sneeze. I just instantly thought of Richard Cheese singing Last Resort. Cut myself into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocating, no bleeding. Don't give up if I got myself bleeding.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Neck broken and then just bloodied? Someone came here to ruin lives. Ah, there we go. Faint heartbeat out there. This place has been ransacked. Okay.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Oh my god. She is higher level than I am. Oh, please stop. Don't be one of the spitter things, man. Oh god, you throw them? Okay, that hurt. That hurt so much. That did so much damage. Yes. Oh. Please reload. Oh, big damage. Oh, good lord. Oh, so much damage. This shotgun is GOAT. Woo! Out of ammo almost. 2 more bullets left. Enough. Enough damage. Perfect. That shotgun's the real MVP. Eight blasts from an overpowered shotgun, and that is the match. Whew. And the axe is gone. That's nice and K. Okay, let's just loot the room and not leave out the front door like a human being because we're above that. It'd be a shame if I faced like an OP vampire right after doing all that and wasting all my ammo. Not even wasting, but utilizing it in a good fashion. Dear Elsa, letter from the Fletcher Acting School. It's with the greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please, remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a night at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher, a.k.a. the one who wrote the naughty note to the other person.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
So Doris Fletcher is the connecting piece. Wrote a naughty letter to the other dude and his family got torn apart, and then accepted this person into her school. But she also killed her entire family after going there. Doris Fletcher. Large beast? Well, I don't think I'm leaving this way. Good thing I can't. It'll be disastrous.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
I should also go to her acting school. What a coincidence. I mean, we can all be great actors and actresses if we go there. Okay. Way over there. Let's go east. Yeah, east is safer. Not that I'm overly concerned with safety, but I need to fight if I don't have to. You know? I come from the school of don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I'm also going to go to the school of reload my ammo for my shotgun because that was extremely good for me. That shotty put in work. And I would like more ammo for it, please. 10 shotgun shells. Good lord. I guess I just fell down the steps. Alright, the bus away to her school. Go this way. I'll just go this way. Wide opening. Probably have to fight my way there. Yeah, that way if I get into a fight, I have a lot of space to move around. Okay. My show? Okay. Oh, your shoe? Are you okay, Prepsky? Can I help you, sir? Your shoe? Your show? Yes? Sir? Can I help you, sir? You're welcome in my humble abode. What can I do to enhance your experience? What happened to your shoe? We are all actors in our own life. Each day is a chapter, each month a book, and each year a series. Stop that immediately. Look at these level 18s and 24s fighting. It's like being OP and PvP and going into a PvE area with a bunch of lobies. You simply don't have the time to waste. But they insist on trying to fight you. Actually, that kind of hurt. Please stop all that. Now he's gonna go back and tell his guild that he almost beat a level 24. You guys should have seen I was so close it was almost dead. Were you really? Dude, you should have been there. It was almost dead. I had him beat. They used their abilities? Not all of them, but maybe because they were scared of how well I was doing. Can I be honest? I don't think they were taking you seriously. Dude, you weren't there. You don't know how close I was to beating them. Okay.
I cannot enter.
Of course you can't, because it's never that easy. What's the best way to this theater? It's okay, Prepsky. I feel like you'll have another time to do it. I wish you guys would stop anecdotally adding chapters into your life with this analogy about life being a book. Whoa. Talk about shish like that. That's not cool.
See how he's dressed.
I need your blood. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Not while you shoot, though. Come on. There it is. Thank you. Well, that dude's done. That sounded agonizing. When I hit him with that thing, I put that thing on him. Did you hear him? The way he screamed? And I heard one of his lads, one of his buddies say, "Oh God, he's dead." I'm turbulent. I'm like a house on fire. Now let's find a way to get into this theater, shall we? Now that our opposition seems to have been taken care of. I guess we'll go around this back way. JK? Around this back way? Yeah, the death screams are really good in the game. You can feel the agony in the voice and the hopelessness once they realize they're doomed. I feel like dealing with them, to be honest. Fuck.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Train! How convenient. All right, Doris. Burke. Okay. How do you guys feel about this game so far? I feel like this is the night stream that's really relaxing because this game's kind of relaxing in its own way. It's good background noise. If you were to transport things, don't speak to me. You won't even bother with it. Ooh. Oh boy. Not reading that. Do you reckon that train was a heritage unit? You hear a butt. How long it is? It's as long as you make it though, Adam. I think a lot of the complaints that were ventured by people is that the combat's so uninteresting that it makes you not want to go through all the relationships and dialogue options. And so people just don't, from what I've seen in other streams. And then the game's just discounted altogether, right? So by speaking to all these NPCs, which even Shishkabah pointed out, there's a lot more NPCs than one might assume. It makes the game a lot.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Actresses.
You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Are you dumb? You're a vampire. You can see her heartbeat right there, dog. You're someone interested? I still want to play it a lot if that means anything. It does. Hey, Hayden, bud. What is up? Ooh, some skulls are here. Ooh. Nope, not this time. I thought that mannequin head was a skull that was going to ambush me, and my heart jumped into my throat. That's intentional, then well done.
Ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
This looks like a boss battle area. Good thing I reloaded my shotgun.
Woe to you, nation.
It's an improv troupe, kill them all. This game should have never had combat or RPG mechanics. Could have been way better as a LIS game. I keep repeating it, but I think it bears repeating. That's exactly what Superonico said. Click, click. He said this game would be a fantastic game if there was no combat at all. And I smirked, but then the more I thought about it, the more I thought, man, he's right. If this game was simply just a juxtaposition next to how Life is Strange is done, right? No combat, no RPG, just decision making, maybe QTEs, then man, what an experience. Because everything you get out of this game is dialogue based. None of the joy that I get is from combat, and when it is, it's minimal, and it's just reaction based stuff, right? Because I like playing without reactions. But I could do reactions playing Brain Age on, Nintendo DS. So the combat's not fulfilling, but the dialogue and relationships, that stuff is. I think they really missed the boat on that. But do you think it's too late? Like, do you guys honestly think, and hear me out, if they released Vampyr, re-released it, on let's say Switch, a nice little mobile game, mobile platform, mobile console, if you will. If they re-released it on Switch and removed all the combat and made it simply a dialogue experience, do you think it would be successful? Right, Court? Think you have a sinus infection? I'm sorry, dog. Get well soon. Doris Fletcher's diary? Don't mind if I do. London. The 17th of August, the way dates should be written. 17th of August, 1918. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares, the bitch that tortured me for years. I saw her and I shivered. Her voice, her face, I knew she was in that hospital. I knew she was sick, and I wanted to witness her suffering. I may have reinvented myself, become a famous actress, erased those wiki years from my memory. I can't forget I'm her daughter. When I saw her frail body in that small bed, suffering, sick, defeated, I had to hide my tears for she was looking at me. She recognized me. She saw the hate in my eyes and she smiled. My pale corpse of a mother, and the worst thing was I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not to suddenly remember the beatings and the abuses, no, the worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me, for it was the same hate I saw in hers. For in the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We are the same, my mother and I. I think it might lack some drive to complete because a lot of the dialogue and minigame is predicated on gaining XP, by which extension is for combat improvements. I think it'd be worthwhile. Some we're working though. I'd rather see a patch to fix some of the animation issues. Bad idea. Sign up to comment on who had to remove combat. It would be hard to retool this game into a graphic adventure game, and also wouldn't Switch owners feel cheated. I don't know. If the main complaint is combat, and you take out the combat, would you feel cheated? I guess if you're taking away the option to experience the combat yourself and deciding for yourself if the combat is worth taking out, then you feel cheated because you weren't given the option in the first place. Instead, you were handed down what could be considered the watered-down version. On a console totally capable of taking this game to task. Sure, I can see that. Relation to the environment and tone. I wish. To me, the combat. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think the combat would be nearly as intrusive. Jesus. The combat wouldn't be nearly as intrusive or annoying if fast travel was an option. I really do think the fast travel not being an option in this game hurts it more than combat does. Because a lot of the combat takes place simply because you cannot fast travel. And spare me the you cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby thing. Because then you can pick and choose what battles you want to have. Because part of the appeal of the game too is making medicines that you get from picking up things to heal those who are hurt, right? But if I could just go from location to location and heal those who are hurt by fast traveling to them and then choosing when to engage in combat because I need to level up or get materials that drop from certain enemies, then I'm given the choice of combat, which is ultimately what I want. But to not give me a fast travel, that takes away from my experience.
For I have been raised through hate. but I offer only love.
Be right back and bless the rains. Enjoy. Vampire the Masquerade.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites.
One more level down, looks like.
For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your...
So I can go that way, or I can go down this way, looks like. This seems too easy. This seems way too easy.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Collapsing floor.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
So be it.
Woe unto my children, my beloved, die for the love of me.
She... Wait, her beloved? Oh God! Puppets? Oh, they explode.
On guard.
I don't think so.
Arise and save your queen, my son. I smell you.
Where's the other person?
Blood
There you
will
are.
be mine.
Oh boy, cannot have this happen. Woo, what a hit. Good hit, good hit, good hit. Reload.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she.
Oh my God! She's transformed? Yo, this is a whole bunch of not good. Ooh, that hand can extend. Woo! This is good. I have to balance both my weapons. Oh my God! Oh my God, that hurts so much.
Come to me, my servants. Avenge me.
Oh, there's more. Please reload. Please reload. Okay, okay, game. I see you. Reload. I see you, game. Good Lord.
Hear and obey, for your queen commands you.
Good fight. Good fight.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
Really good fight.
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
I'm out of shotgun shells, please.
Just said
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Question marks above my head?
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Farewell, Doris.
Is there a play or a story with the same kind of ending that she's mocking?
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not you.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Stay away from me,
You and I.
McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Yeah, sounds good.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt. It's locked.
Fuck, am I in danger? This is why I hate improv, yeah. Hey, cat, meow, meow. What you come into? A great deal of bad things are happening in this game right now. And simply when one part of the game fixes itself, another part seems to descend further into madness, taking us with it. Also, I'm out of shotgun shells, so if I encounter any remarkably OP enemies, I will be at their mercy, thank goodness. Smart money says leave the theater. Which I could do with this door right here. Or I could satisfy my curiosity. Which I'm 1000% going to do. Oh, it's a diary, part 2. Was this a main quest thing or just a side quest? Main quest, sir. That lantern did all that. Lanterns are powerful. Although, I guess, in all honesty, if you have an oil lantern near you and you break the shards of glass upon you and the oil's spreading and you're on fire, it's different than just being on fire, right? Being on fire is one thing. Being covered in lantern oil as you're on fire, then I guess that does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, see, Normash, the game's been doing a lot of that, and I feel like that's not an accident, that it is connected to something, but I can't think of what it might be at the current moment, juncture, you know? Soon I'll be on stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art. The young, the gorgeous, my healthy audience, they'll return to their families, their beautiful houses and happy lives, delighted by my performance. Shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy, they'll spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn, and I'll be their beloved queen again, and they'll never forget me, and I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. I see. And that's why she was spreading the infection. Fair enough. Where was this game made? Like, in real life? I don't know. Sweden, I think? No, France. Well, The creators are French. But I don't know if it's from France. The creators are French. Well, not fair to say. The people that I spoke with at E3 last year were 2 French gentlemen. But that doesn't mean the game were made by the French. So I don't know. Was she a Skull? She was something in between a Skull and a vampire. Dontnod are French? Well, there we go.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Did we not already leave? Question mark? My bat signal says, escape from the theater? Why is this still a quest? Why am I still in danger? I'm out of shotgun shells. I believe they are French-Canadian? Bad vibes. Bad vibes. Is that a flamethrower?
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Unnatural selection. Report to Lord Redgrave about Doris Fletcher. Ah, yes. I'll just return back home as Flamethrower Man waits for me. Same hating, bud. Look at me, though. Look at me. Look at me. Sneaky. Vampiric. And sneaky. I wish I could move about conventions like this in real life. Every time I go to a PAX or a TwitchCon, I wish I could just do that. You know? Walking about, see someone or see someone else and go, Next thing you know, I just turn invisible and walk right past them. It's my inner introvert. Usually when I go to a convention, you know what's happening that weekend? Oddly enough, a wrestling pay-per-view. So I end up spending Sunday in my hotel just watching wrestling. You know? That's why I like having solo rooms. You know, we got about a roommate saying, oh man, can you turn wrestling down? I'm kind of sleepy. Or I'm going to invite some friends over so you know, and watch wrestling. Well, about that. Also, H Beauty, gotcha. They're definitely French. Their offices are based in Paris. Ah. I have 7,000 experience points, but I don't want to use them. For those who are uninitiated, as I've said before, every time you rest, a few things happen. One, you're allowed to expend or spend your experience points to evolve, which is nice. But in doing so, everyone's sickness that you healed gets reset, and then new sicknesses populate around the area. 2, every enemy that you killed respawns. So if you're doing a lot of quests at once, the benefit of not going to bed is that you can go through areas that you know you've already purged. I don't need to evolve right now. The benefit would be upgrading certain abilities, which would be nice, I guess, but I don't need to. And certain areas would go up because I helped cure their epidemics, but then new ones would start. And I don't feel like going about every area, healing everyone again. Thanks for the host, Madcus. Enjoy your whatever. I have to go report my findings. My man's in him. This district is healthy. I got more shotgun shells. Hooray for me. Shotgun shells are the one true god in this game. Although that's another thing too. If I rest up, then... Well, the shotgun's fully upgraded, right? That I have. 749 damage. That is so broke. Ugh. Best weapon in the game for free. So far, like the entire rounds from the shotgun. Although, if I upgrade, I can increase the amount of bullets that I carry. Ooh, so if I rest, I can increase my capacity for bullets and then increase my capacity to like, instead of 10, 14. And then I can unload buckshot on every boss and essentially one-shot every boss that I encounter. Is it worth it though? I don't know. Is it worth it? Oh, heck. I kind of like what I've been doing lately on stream, which is I spend all my XP at the end of the stream as a way to be ready for next time. And then I start the next stream by doing the same thing I did last stream, which is curing everyone. Okay, I might just do that. Everyone ignore me. I solve my own problems. AMA. Thanks. She turned into Prototype. Yo, that is a nice call, Prepsky. You're right. I'm a Prototype. Good choice. What did the hand say to the face? Shut up. It's the best form of stuck off from... Okay. Creepy arm references can we do? I just finished Captain Spirit and just like facepalm. Awkward timing, Devontae, to discuss that. Body horror, hella. Put the mask back on lady. Love it. Oh, fuck. What the hell happened? Hi, Johnny. Do you want to fuck? I went to the shop and Nemesis is here. I showed you my super arm. Please respond. What the fuck did I come into? Potty mouth Mau Mau. Nice. I want to play this game right now. Huh. 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 That was a tough battle though. The abilities that I have really helped me out. That blood piercing move that I have now kept going through 2 enemies at once and hitting her, and that really, really helped. But that was the hardest battle I think I've done so far. Probably the most fun battle I've done, for sure. I'm wondering if forcing a timer on you, like giving you a set amount of time before the sun comes up, may have given this game a little more oomph outside of the dialogue. I asked that same question last stream, Kaiser J, and I don't know. Hey, dat me, Mau Mau. Yeah, you came in here with your ultra fucking potty mouth. What the fuck did I come into with emphasis on the fuck?
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club.
You think it has anything to do with this? Hey, Lady Ashbury is here. How do we look?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
Wait, what?
It's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Only you can make the world seem bright. Only you. This is cool because this is the first time that they've allowed a woman, vampire or not, into these halls, the Ascalon Club. And she called me her man? Sometimes I come on too strong. You're fine, Mau Mau. If you want to enter with a capital fuck, you can do that. If you want to enter with a lowercase fuck, you can do that too. You do you. I'm kind of worried right now because I'm scared they invited her here to force me to decide my loyalty or something like that. You know, like, hey, we caught you talking to so-and-so. Decide right now whose side are you on. And like they hold like their fangs to her neck. And I've got to decide the right answer. Or like they force me to bite into her. And then if I say no, then they bite into her instead.
We'll talk later, Jonathan.
Will we?
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but
The vampires who were downstairs are not downstairs any longer. I really wish they would stop teleporting. Hello, Lord Hammerson.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last.
What'd you just say?
I think we're safe for now. I pursued and killed the last hunter with my own hands as he tried to escape the club.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed.
Thanks.
You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Aloysius, aka the richest man in London, and who has been attending the Ascalon Club for years, and secretly wants to become an Ekon, but hasn't been invited to do so, and now...
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right. I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
How do you prepare yourself?
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Yeah, but our sister that we bit into, we thought we killed, left her there, dead, and then she came back later on, so how do we know how long it takes?
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
My lady.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Well, Haydenwood, you would think so. But, well, you weren't here a stream ago on Friday. So, yikes. Know what I mean?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Oh my god. So the Earl of Bristol, the head vampire of this club, is only capable of producing skulls and not true offspring? Despite the lineage of Sir William? I don't know who to trust. The only person that I trust in this game, honestly, is Dr. Swansea. He's the only one who has not at some point deceived me or led me astray. Everyone else...
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What does she stand to gain out of all this? Bye, Prepsky. Well, Prepsky is leaving the shower and everything is too thick, and Kanji is done ruining his life in Tropico, or her life in Tropico, and now they're going to bed as well. Late. Are her eyes normal yet? Nope. Sure aren't.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
I trust no one, and everyone is out to get me. No one has my best interests in mind. I'm terribly upset. No, she's on a mission to find out who my maker is for me, Haydenwood, but we have no idea who that is yet. You dork. Okay. Okay.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Has to obey whose laws? Say Mendel's law? Mendel's laws. The law of segregation. Interesting. Thanks, Google. You know, Haydenwood, one thing I wish I could do is create like a 10-minute recap of my streams. Like a highlight video, but highlight videos for only certain games. That's so much work though, man. I mean, I can always do highlights of like entire streams, which I've been doing, but it'd be so cool to create like a 10-minute recap of my stream experience with a certain game. This is the right way, right? Yeah. You can do anything if you believe in yourself? Thanks. Thanks, man. Peace, fellas. The rains are blessed. Welcome back, Shish Kebab. You have 72 unread messages. Also, Shisk, you missed a fantastic fight. It was myself versus Nemesis / Prototype. You would have loved to revel in my triumph with me. Like last time on OKPV? Yeah, dude, exactly like that. Hmm? Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, come on, man.
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Find a passage to get around the quarantine stockade? Okay. Oh, wonderful. How's this another way? Okay. Have you ever had a dream that you had? What is that you keep saying? Not even you keep saying you've had. You highlighted a clip of that same thing, and I don't know what it means. I had a shitty thought just now. I'm sorry. The important thing is that you caught it and didn't say it, and thought about how it might affect others, and then put it aside. Isn't that a good thing, Shish? Does it not make you a good person? I think it does. What a whiff. Hello. I see you. Nope. Please explode. Thanks. Well, you can sit in that all day if you want. That's fine. Oh god! Ooh, the reactions. Did you see that? Ooh. That backdash was disgustingly godlike. My old snake reflexes. Good lord. I'm so impressed with myself right now. Did you see those reactions? I'm not clicking that. It's so much work. Yeah, but it was funny. Okay. Well, at least you had a chuckle to yourself. At least you had a giggle, mate. Right? I'm learning. Akimi, hello. How are you, friend? How's life? Well, there's that vampire up there that is looking to do me dirty. There's another way out through here. Arf. Hey, you had a wobble, mate. You had jury duty today? I'm sorry. Thank you for doing your patriotic duty for your country. Is this direction that I came from? It is. They threw you off so fast? That's funny. I guess it's kind of funny, it's kind of not funny, but it is actually really funny.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
They looked at the jury selection and saw you and they were like, nah, it's a no from me, dog. You sure you don't want to choose her? Yeah, I'm pretty 1000% sure that I don't want to choose her, actually. You can step down, man.
This is now mine.
You were saying this is the guy who beat me last time.
You're bleeding.
You're bleeding. Ooh, nice hit.
Gotcha.
Do you? Woo! They call me reflexes. This is the area that I found last time that I said I'm not going to go into because it could be dangerous, and I was right. I think the prosecution wanted me in the mix. Well, the good news is that you escaped. Great job, Akimi. Now you can be on my jury instead. The jury of my peers who live up life in this chat and enjoy themselves. Am I right? That's what you guys are, right? You guys are my friends. Friends? Any friends in the chat? Right? No? Awkward. Hey, look, a sewer. Nothing bad has ever happened in a game before in a sewer. I should be okay. Sure. Fwins. Okay, sweats. Awesome. Hi, me, a Mau Mau friend. Thanks. Thanks, Mau Mau friend. Didn't I see you playing Dying Light? No, I saw Cup of Noodle playing Dying Light, but I thought you were playing it too. I feel like I've seen more bodies playing Dying Light recently in preparation for Dying Light 2. Which I never got the chance to experience Dying Light 1 myself, even though I own it. I think partially because I watched the speedrun of Dying Light and then I kind of lost interest at the time. But also, to compound that, I love watching the Dying Light speedrun. Especially the co-op one. It's so good. All those quality friends. Yay. Yeah. Shish is my best friend. I'm your friend Adrian. Not like these other backseating fakers. I'm the only one you can trust. Adrian Bud, definitely. Thanks, dog. Oh, okay. Mau Mau feels so much friendship between us. You know what? Just because there's a lot of friendship between us doesn't mean we're not friends. It's like saying, even though there are many miles between us, cat, it doesn't mean that I won't take a wagon to visit you in Tombstone, Arizona. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean. This game seems pretty good at pitting enemies that aren't too high level against you. Wonder if the game was taking into account what level you should be at if you registered in P. Well, I can't quite get a feeling, Kaiser, on how that works. I think certain areas of the game, I think the game levels up enemies in proportion to you in certain areas, right? So there's certain areas in the game where enemies will always be, once you reach a certain level, they'll always be 2 or 4 levels below you. They'll always be 5 levels below you once you reach a certain level. And there are always enemies in the area that will always be this level above you until you reach their level, maybe, right? I feel like that's been happening a great deal. Because the game does say that you can live your life one of 3 ways. 1, you can let everyone live, but the game will be difficult because the only XP you'll get is by killing the vampire hunters and the skulls, right? 2, you can murder everyone, and the game will be significantly easier because you will kill everyone and gain so much XP, which would lead me to believe that you can out-level people, because what would be the point of killing everyone and getting all that XP if you weren't super OP in the first place? And there's like my playthrough, where some can live and some can die, but only enough to warrant who must live and who must die. You know? I play Dying Light quite for it, but I got bored like I did most more games that I still love. And just because you love it doesn't mean you'll not play it next time.
I cannot enter.
Same. Yeah, Kat, I figured you like that. That's what friendship's all about. Friendship's all about confusion, misunderstanding. If you don't have that, then you don't have friendship. Adrian, what if I'm a clone of myself since the past because in another timeline I wasn't as good of a friend of you I could have been? Then I appreciate you. Well, the thing is, if you think about it, Shishk, if you are a clone of yourself in a different timeline and you send a clone of yourself in this timeline because you weren't as good of a friend as you could have been, that means you were a good enough friend to realize that you weren't the friend that you should have been in the first place and that I deserved the true friendship that you have to offer. And I would... Time out! Wait! I have no blood. Who is this? Who's Big Man? Whoa! Hold! Time out. Everyone shut up. I have to focus. I don't know what just happened, but I feel like I shouldn't be down here, but here I am. I'm out of blood. Boy, oh boy. Pump, bamf. Ouch! Okay, time out. What if... Okay. Biggins. He's a biggins. Don't stomp the yard. Wait. Okay, parry for my life. Ouch. That really hurt. Okay. One more. Hurts. Oh my god. My HP evaporated. Thank the Lord. I'm out of vials. Oh god. Wait, I have an idea. Shotgun. Face. He's still alive! He's strong to bullets. Whoa, he's strong to bullets. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's try it again. It doesn't work. Still hurts. I'm still sorry? For Ascalon. Wait. Oh my god, that backhand. My first defeat impending? Oh. Pay attention, Adrian. Please don't. God, that backhand is so strong. Okay. Woo! Parry for your life, Adrian. This dude was doing Juggernaut Head Crush from Marvel. Nope. 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 Stick and move. Stick and move. What? Stop.
Show me your...
Ooh, he tried to do the spinning backhand again. Nope, no stomping. Why am I not getting that timing right? There's one. One more. One more. One more. No stomp. That was not a stomp. Ooh! There's a stomp. That does AoE damage. There it is. Hit him with the good and plenty, Adrian. Come on. Oh, yeah. Juggernaut Head Crush. There we go. There we go. Control. Woo! There you go. Control. Control the battle. Running low on blood. Need a parry. Oh, God. Ooh. Wait. Oof. One more. No! Just go for the kill. Don't try to parry. Okay. 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 Yeah, he's summoning Shadow clone no jutsu. Is that cue from Third Strike? Nice reference. Back to the Bloodborne days. Yes. Houseway, thanks. Cuppy Cake, thanks for the Cuppy Cake. And yeah, it's just, that's my take on it. That was not easy. I just recall that I got a weapon too many fights ago. Yeah, this. The Remarkable Saber. Same attack speed and stamina as my bludgeon. That does 200. What does this do eventually? 210. And along the way, I could upgrade the amount of stun that it does. Oh, it absorbs blood points. There's no point, though. The whole point of the other weapon is to do stun damage. Okay. It was a fun battle. You just one-shot 2 bosses. A lot of people got fucked on repeatedly. You didn't even lame it out like usual. Well, keep in mind, Adam, that I only lame out battles that I can figure out how to lame out if my life is in immediate danger. It looks like the battle triggers as soon as you come down here. Like the minute your feet touch the ground, it starts the battle, right? And it keeps you from being able to teleport out, so it forces you to fight in this battlefield. Unless there was a way to jump down here and immediately teleport back up before the game has a fact to lock you into the arena. But that's like long-term planning for extra lame sauce. But thanks, dog. It was fun. I wonder what level the other people were. You saw do the battles. You know, because I'm level 24. And that guy was level 30, I think. Was he level 30? I forget. It seems like yesterday. Like usual, haha, shut up. Don't encourage him. Jade actually took a day off over Doris. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Jade's playing this at the same time as I am. I forgot. Teen's playing this. What level was Teen fighting Doris? He was 32? So I fought a boss battle 8 levels higher than myself. Nice. Well, I mean, I do try to tell you guys that I'm good at video games. But the only way to back that up is by proving it, right? Plus, people love seeing you eat crow when you say things like that, right? There's nothing better than someone saying they're good at video games and then watching them get absolutely fucked on, and you think to yourself, not so good now, are you, piece of shit? That's why I'm trying to get better now, just letting my game speak for itself. Smiley face. I wasn't watching that closely. I don't pay things to care. Zeke got real screamy too. Ah. Just level 28 right now. I've been watching because I don't care about this game. Think about where you are and all that spoiler. That's fair. I mean, you know, taking into consideration things like level, there's something else to take into consideration too. And that's your style of fighting, right? Like, even though I might be 4 levels lower than her, or even lesser levels than Zeke, it's about where you choose to put your points, right? My playstyle in this game is very much influenced by Witcher and Bloodborne. Any game that I can parry, I love testing my reflexes against enemy patterns and seeing how fast I can react, because I feel like the amount of reward you get from a successful parry far outweighs the risk that you take for trying to parry. And I think a lot of games agree with that mindset. That if you can be good enough to parry, then we will make sure that you are properly rewarded for attempting to do so. And in this game, my build is reflected around strong bites, life regeneration from bites, and blood regeneration from bites, which allows me to use crowd control abilities like that little blood pool, the blood spear, and then I enhance my scythe, so if my scythe hits you during a parry, it also absorbs blood. A little bit by little, but 5 scythe attacks is enough to do this. Auto heal. So my entire gameplay experience is based around parrying to use crowd control maneuvers and to keep myself alive. It's all heavily risk reward. And it's a risky play style, but that's the way I like to play these kind of games. Because it feels good when you do it properly. But I didn't want to invest, 4 points into every single skill and just pull and push ones out that I feel like will be useful certain times. Instead, I just chose 4 abilities that I think was best suit me. But everyone's gameplay experience is different. I understand that. Puzzles? Question mark? That's locked. You like the blood bank accepting donations? Yes, exactly, Akimi. I'm like the blood bank. I'm like Bon Iver. And Akimi, I met you at the blood bank. Puzzle? Interesting. What's this one do? Look at that. So the goal is to go up as far as possible.
It's locked.
So each door is locked and unlocked based on how up the levers are. Interesting. Even though talent tree approach? Yeah. Is this door now open?
I cannot enter.
I thought that was open last time. Interesting. Aw, Haydenwood. That was out of nowhere and kind. My two favorite styles of kindness. Okay, Devontae. That reminds me of... Remember when I used to play commercials in this stream? Remember that? I used to have the Saturday morning cartoon commercials. After these messages, we'll be right back. Remember that? With all the DMCA stuff going on. Good thing I don't do it anymore, huh? So outside of here, there was a path I could take up there. But why would it give me the option to go up there if I cross this using... Can I teleport up there? Go up there? No and no. You know the good news is, also, is that because that guy was really strong to bullets, I managed to save a few of my shotgun shells in case I encounter some really hard bosses. Why does it give me the option to go through these two doors? Okay. I'll figure this out. Hey, 2 shotgun shells. Just what I needed. Why? 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm out of blood. Oh my god. Nice AoE blood attack. Okay. This is not good. They're all level 30. 6 levels higher. Awesome. Please teleport everywhere else. Good lord. One attack. Ooh, what a hit. Okay. 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 Please swing faster. Oh my god, I'm actually going to die. Please, not like this. Okay. Okay. It's clear to me that someone does not want me here. So I have no more backup blood vials. I have no more backup health vials. All I have are my shotgun shells and my reflexes. Okay. I don't know, Jester. I do not know. By proceeding, I guess. Good theory, Haydenwood. Scary good theory, actually. My name is Robert Teasdale. To whoever may find this message, please try to help me. My daughter Louise disappeared a few weeks ago. She was seen for the last time in a bar in the neighborhood, not the one where she works as a waitress, but another one, the Dancing Trout. 2 witnesses saw her leave the place with an elegant and unknown man, maybe a foreigner. There are many rumors of men and women vanishing in the area. I am convinced my Louise has been abducted and is kept somewhere nearby. I know the police will not help, for they already have more important things to do, so I have decided to look for my Louise by myself. If you find this letter, it means I failed saving her. My Louise is a good girl who does not deserve to die like this. She is of medium size with dark hair and a scar on her right cheek. Please search for her and finish this work for me. God bless you.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
What have we learned about vampires? Less about vampires and more about ancient history London in 1918 London. Also, hello, Billiam. How's life? God. Hooray. The door's been unlocked. Is this actual VGTM? I have a bookmarked folder, because bookmarks are lame. And the bookmark folder is called Vampyr, if you will. I've been bookmarking things of note that I've encountered in the game to do a long draw of VGTM. So, yes, it is. It's just not completely fleshed out yet, I guess, you know? Fleshed out because vampire game. Fleshed. Flesh? That's where I just came from. I teleported up there to about the shortcut. I went this way and unlocked some manner of nothing. Which only leads back to the main area I came from. I almost got boo food. Or does it? I haven't gone this way yet. Or have I? I'm on edge right now. I cannot lie. My heart's racing a bit. It's anxiety more than anything, because I just don't know what's going to happen next and when it's going to happen. You know? I don't know why it's not letting me... Oh, I bet... Hold on. No, Adrian. You thought wrong. Nope. Is that a stairway? I didn't even notice that last time. Hold the phone. But the gate has to be... Oh, it was locked last time, but I unlocked it. I'm so dumb. That was the point. I'm actually dumb. Raise these devices to unlock this gate, and I can proceed down the stairway. Is this game good? I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. I truly wish I do. I can't say with great confidence whether it's good or bad. It's a game. I mean, I've been playing it for quite some time, you know. I'm seeing it to its end. So I guess it's good enough for me. But that doesn't mean it's good enough for anyone and everyone else. Know what I'm saying? It gives me the creeps too, Hayden. What gives me more the creeps more than anything? More than. is progress. I've made a ton of progress so far in this area and going down below here. Not only where I am, but how much work it takes to get to where I am. Going through the streets and going to the courtyard and the garden area and getting down here. That's what keeps me on edge, is knowing that if I die, I'll have such a long walk back here and so many enemies to plow through on the way back here. And that's what's keeping me awake right now and keeping me anxious. Is that I don't want to undo the progress that I've made, knowing that there's no safe point down here to help me teleport back down here. So if you see me walking slowly and examining everything, that's why. Luis. She's nearby. I didn't promise I'd help find her, though. I just read the note. I can't help myself. Well, up is the way to go. Up leads to the main mission. That's the Y symbol on my mini-map up top. Question mark is Luis. Which means up takes me up into the mansion. This direction takes me to Luis. Vampire or not, it's a vampire too. Okay. Save the pugnacious young woman by defeating her abductor.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Hello, I'm here to rescue you. Level 30, of course you are. He's strong and fast. Good lord! Got something for that ass, though. Wow, you just ate that, huh? Please reload. Ouch and ouch. Woo! He's back there. Nice teleports. Jesus Christ.
This is my territory.
Woo!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Actually out of bullets. %100% out of bullets, out of vials. Everything sucks. At least I got some blood out of that. Hello, Luis. Oh, hey, Psycho Sloth. Mind if I open this box really quickly? Nice, thanks. Now, what's your deal? Why are you down here?
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Well, there's a scar below her cheek, like you said. Well, I think that's because of the way I approach the game, too, Normash, right? Because I'm choosing not to level up by feasting on everyone, and because of my risk-reward playstyle of pairing, then it's forcing the game to be better at combat.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale.
I guess I'm making the game better than it should be. Maybe? I don't know. I would go on to say that the experience I'm having with the game right now would not be the same as someone else's experience. Which you might say, duh, everyone's experience is different. But I mean in terms of my enjoyment level and what I find enjoyment in. I'm creating a combat experience that I will enjoy no matter what. Also, I'm out of bullets and I'm out of backup blood vials and health vials. So all that I do at this point matters a great deal. I must be extraordinarily careful. And we advance to the next area. Please be a hideout somewhere nearby. How's she going to get out of there? Don't know. That is not my problem at the current juncture. That is her problem. Her father's note said, please find my Luis. I found his dear sweet Luis. Everyone in the dungeon is dead. So she'll find her father's corpse and go give him a proper burial. By taking him out of the sewers and into that courtyard. Which is infested with Skull and vampires, but you know, there are vampire hunters out patrolling. I'm sure they'll swing by the garden in the courtyard and give her a nice escort back home. No? I think she'll be okay. Where the hell am I? Okay. This is technically a new part of the map, so I don't know who is extremely powerful and who's not. West End Temple Church, district status healthy. Healthy. Is it a safe zone? Am I actually in an MFN safe zone? Can I open this door? Thank the Lord. People. People. Regular NPCs who aren't trying to murder me. My actual favorite kind of people. Just ordinary human beings. My, oh my, long have I waited. What if you're in the ozone? Shut up. I'm gonna spy on them. Yuck, 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 yuck. They don't even see me here. I'm so sneaky.
We should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
Agamemnon?
Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here.
And what is that, by the way?
A safer place? A less strange
This is Devante
place?
and Ryuk playing Overwatch.
And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive.
Life is strange. They said the thing.
For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
Are they twins? They are. The Baker brothers. I don't know why, but I randomly just thought of the story of the Brothers Grunt. Remember that? It's the story of the Brothers Grunt. Ooh, they're always out on the hunt, trying to find Harry, Frank, Tony, Ding, Sting, Bing, Ning, and Crosby. I'm sorry, I forgot names. I used to know them. I don't know if that's an accomplishment, but it was cool to know the little jingle. Always out on the hunt, trying to find Harry, Frank. Which one is Devante and which one is Ryuk? Who's got the glasses? Oh, I'm afraid that's the end of our roleplay because there's not one of them has glasses. That's why it's roleplay, King. We have to use our imagination. We have to pretend. Even though both don't have glasses, that one of them can represent one or the other. I was going to go this way to unlock this door up here, but that's an enemy, and I don't want to that badly. So I'm going to go back this way. Where I think I saw a red door. Thought I saw a red door? What's up here? This music, dog. A red door. Do you know what that math means? It means hideout. Oh. Hallowed be thy name. Oh. I don't think I'll be ready to leave yet, thank you. We survived. This is the happiest I have been to arrive at a save hold in so... Did I hear a cough? This would be the absolute worst way to enter a save hold. Some rogue vampires in here. You thought it was a save hold, did you? And then proceeds to bite into my neck and butt. Give me all 10 of my shotgun shells back. But it says keep out. How can you just go in like that? I'm what you might call a rule breaker and a rebel. Psycho Sloth. There was a song written about me. One rebel, yeah. You say you want more, more, more. One rebel, yeah. You say more, more, more. That's my song. I wrote that. For me. By me. I'd rather have 4 potions where I can restore 500 HP and then 300 or 15 seconds than I have 2 serums that restore full health and then 150 regen. That's just me. I'm that dude. That's... Oh, it feels so good. Restoration. What's this? Oh, a stronger blood potion thingy. I need more ergo to make it work. No, I know. What's this one? Ah, yes. Stamina. I really should keep a stamina thing handy, but it's not worth. Just get better at stamina, I guess. Although, you never know. It might come in handy. My scythe is fully upgraded. Don't touch that ever again. The remarkable saber I'm not upgrading. The cudgel. I need 4 aluminum parts. And then my shoddy is flawless except for this. I need white phosphorus. So everything is pretty good. Bunch of things I can recycle. I can recycle forks for parts? Dog. Yes. What else? Anything white phosphor? No. Potassium though? Give me that. Opium and ergo? Yes. That's all good. That's all good. Ooh, rivets. I don't think I have anything that needs more rivets. What did I just see that needed aluminum? This. Add stun points? Yes. Perfect. So my perfect bludgeon is now fully upgraded. My scythe is fully upgraded. And my shotgun is fully upgraded except for where I need white phosphorus. This is turning into a brilliant playthrough. I don't need to upgrade anything else in the game except for my shotgun. I don't need anything else in the game material-wise for weapon building except for white phosphorus. This is so parfait. Oh my god. Stamina potions? You're up. Hey, yes, sir. Long time no see. What up, Corvus? Welcome back. I have devastating news for you, though. It's 5 a.m. And that means it's time for me to go. Not before I fully upgrade, though. Let's upgrade our character. 9,000 XP. What's the most expensive thing that I can upgrade? And get that out of the way right now. 4,500 for this. $4,500 for that. $2,000 for those. $2,250 for that. $2,000 for that. The rest of these things are not very expensive. All right, one of the 4,500s I'll upgrade, and then try to get these two up. Why are you crying? Blood Spear's been saving my life. Or a larger blood pool. Larger blood pool to get back more blood. Level 26 just like that? Dang. Nice. Feels good. Upgrade this, because I haven't so far. Splendid. That's not worth it yet. What was this? 2250. What was this? 2000. Let's do one of these. This costs 10 blood to heal. This costs 15 blood. This costs 25 blood. Either way, it costs more to heal. I'd rather it still cost a little less blood and add regeneration. So I'll heal 50 less blood, but I'll add... Actually, this does 250 healing. This does 100 healing, but 200 regen? I don't know if I want to upgrade that, to be honest. In that case, kind of like it how it is. Just upgraded that. Blood Sphere stays where it is. These can be upgraded. More bullets? More bullets. Splendid. 1,000? Not sure about that yet, dog. Haven't touched health in quite some time. On some... And... Stamina has been saving my butt. Those scythe wings are not cheap. Blood capacity would be nice. Level 6. Thanks. Increase your life regen when using bite in combat. How much? I can't afford it. Can I afford anything? Oh, I can't. No, I can't afford anything else. That's funny. Okay. So what did I upgrade? Shadow Veil stayed the same. I don't use Blood Barrier. Autophagy has stayed the same. Blood Spear stayed the same. Shadow Mist now absorbs more blood, which I can use to use more attacks, which is nice. Blood Cauldron does more damage now, more splash damage, which is nice. I increase my health. I increase my endurance. I increase the amount of bullets I can carry. And the amount of blood. Great upgrades. And now I'm level 28. So those upgrades put me from level 24 to 28. Louise Teasdale has a headache. Okay. I healed all of you. Yes! The docs are healthy. Yes! Dude, that is so great. I'm so happy. West Inn, healthy. The docks, healthy. Alright, Pembroke. Come on. Healed, 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 healed. Went up 6%. That means one more evening of bringing them medicine and they'll be healthy as well. Not sanitized yet, but we're getting there. Whitechapel. Serious. Okay, good. Almost back to stable. Joe Peterson, I healed you. You weren't... Okay. No problem. I gained one more bullet to use. Look at that. Health bar slightly extended. Stamina bar. I have more swings now. Blood bank is higher. My ability's a little bit stronger. How's everyone doing, by the way? One headache. All healthy. So one headache. One headache, one fatigue. One headache, two fatigue. What do I have? Medicine-wise. One migraine. 4 headaches. And look at that. One fatigue. I'll make one more, though. Because I'll never know who else I might run into. Dude, full vials, 4 bullets, more bullets, fully upgraded weapons except for one. I'm feeling invincible right now. This is perfect. Everyone, what a great day of streaming. Feels good, man.